All right, folks, my first guest tonight is the weatherman for the Today Show. You all know that. Andy's a frequent visitor here at Late Night. Please welcome the happiest man on the planet. He's beloved, Al Roker.
Thank you. May I first say
Yes.
how proud I am to be on a program where you make fun of a Native American institution,
Yes.
then bring out an incontinent leprechaun.
We weren't making fun. Those are honest attempts at helping stop pollution in America, and I think everyone read it that way.
Oh, well, then I stand corrected. Excuse me.
Okay, good.
Back off, the weather writes itself.
Yeah.
Andy, that's terrible.
I'm sorry, Al.
And how are you, Andy?
I'm fine.
Good.
Which brings up a good point. Do you actually write anything on the weather, or do you have to come up with anything there?
No, we create the weather, Conan. We have a machine in the back.
Well, maybe you do.
Oh, and like you're doing a lot of heavy lifting, okay? You know, the biggest thing you're known for is showing up naked behind Matt Lauer. And not soiling a leather chair. So, excuse me, Pally.
Look, please.
You don't even have to get up early. I see you guys sauntering in here.
We don't saunter when we come to work.
You sashay! I've seen you sashay in here. Yeah, that's it.
I'm not sashaying
You're
to work.
sashaying.
I strut purposefully.
No.
How can you come out here?
You sit behind a drawer, driving a desk. That's high comedy. Oh, my golly.
Please.
Pick out my own ties.
No, you don't, actually.
I see you got a whole wardrobe back there.
Look, we shouldn't. This is the wrong note to start this on.
Let's start this again. I'm coming back out.
Yeah, let's get him out here. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the very drunk Al Roker.
Oh, that's okay.
You're fine now. Hey,
All
by
of a
the
sudden,
way,
we're like the orangutans in this.
Al, well, I'm curious. You know, we didn't get to see you all over the holidays. Did you have a good holiday?
I had a great holiday, mainly because, in addition to my gorgeous daughter, Courtney, who's 11, we now have a newborn baby.
Newborn baby.
Newborn baby girl, little Ruth, who unfortunately got ill.
What did she get?
Bad head cold, and as you may or may not know, babies cannot, on their own, obviously, blow their nose, so it's up to the parent to basically suck snot out of a baby.
Well, you don't do that yourself. What do you do?
No. We hire somebody to do that. No, actually, what you got to do is...
Use Today Show interns.
Exactly.
Get over there and suck that
That's
snot.
right. You want an A, don't you?
Okay.
It's amazing, though. I never realized how much snot you can get in such a little head. You know, it's like they don't have a brain. It's just all mucus. You know. Anyway, you got to take this.
I think you should come out again. No.
But
Well,
anyway,
so there's a device.
a
There's
device. It's a suction thing, basically. You put it in. You squeeze the ball, put it in their nose, and you kind of see their head kind of implode a little bit.
How come they don't have that for adults? I would prefer that to a handkerchief. I swear I would. I would love it if it was socially
A big
acceptable.
rubber ball. And there you have it. Except if you do it the wrong way and you squeeze it, then your head could...
My head could not get bigger.
Exactly. So, you know, but it's interesting with a newborn. The fluids and things.
Oh, great.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
My daughter just has this explosive thing happening that gas, bad gas. And it's,
Is this running the family?
It does. She's just like her dad. In fact, after letting one loose, I'm expecting her to sit there with a beer, belch, and strike her butt. All you have to do is put her in front of Sports Center, and she's set.
This will be nice for her when she grows older, and she can look at this
We're
tape.
going to show her this tape.
Of you humiliating
She'll
her.
be so proud.
But before we move off this topic, I know that you're a big holiday guy. What's your favorite Christmas song of all time?
Alvin and the Chipmunks, you know, the Christmas song by Alvin and the Chipmunks, you know.
There's a button.
I don't really do much.
There's a button.
I liked it.
I do need help to do the weather. Help me, help me.
I would just like to get that clip out there. If you just.
I mean, that's how much of a nerd I was when I was in grammar school. I mean, I made.
You were a nerd. You definitely. Really?
Hard to believe, right?
Well, I would know. I was more jock.
Oh, sure, you wore one. Yay! I mean, in high school, I was in the AV squad. You know, I know how to thread the projector.
What?
Huh? Anyway. Xavier, yes! Xavier High School.
Thank you. You've whipped the crowd into a frenzy.
Yeah. And that's why
one person alone has steered the network show into their own direction.
That's why they burned the
now
school
we have to
the
talk
ground.
about Xavier
High School.
Gosh. They can't see it, but security's beating this man right now.
We're laughing just to cover the screens.
You went to a Catholic school?
I went to a Catholic grammar school, as a matter of fact, St. Catherine of Siena. I had transferred from Our Lady of Perpetual Motion, and we...
All right, we're out of it again. Did you like Catholic school?
Well, we had nuns. Nuns back then could be really strict. I mean, we had this one sister, Sister Catherine Joseph, who had this nun radar thing working, so that she'd be writing on the board, and suddenly she'd hear somebody in the back, and she'd like stiffen, and all of a sudden wheel around and fire a piece of chalk. And so you'd see people coming out of her class with these little white dots, you know, on their heads, kind of like all of a sudden it's an albino Hindu thing going on.
You just got the two groups we hadn't offended yet tonight.
Exactly.
Thanks, pal. I was thinking in my head, we're still okay with the Hindu albinos, and then
let's bring Madonna out. Come on, with some henna tattoos.
Were there teachers that? I mean, did they like you? Teachers in general?
No. Basically, I was one of those. Al could do so much better if only he applied himself. You know?
Right.
And one in particular, I had a teacher from the South, Mrs. Fryer, who basically was very positive. She said, "You know what your problem is? You're a fathead." You know what? You got 4 eyes, and you can't, with all those 4 eyes, you can't figure out the problem on the blackboard. You know why? Because you're a fathead. So obviously I blossomed under that.
Yeah.
But actually, the truth story, she is a wonderful teacher. She's still teaching as a substitute teacher at the school, denigrating children even to this day.
Calling them fatheads. Does she acknowledge now that you've made something of yourself?
No.
Oh, good.
She said, "So what are you doing?" "I'm a weatherman." "Well, it's like you do anything. You know?
Yeah.
Now, if I'd become Andy Richter.
That would be something to be.
That would be something.
I want this bad blood will end.
Oh, we love each other.
But stick around.
We really do. We do.
Stick around. George Brett's going to beat the crap out of
Hey, wait a minute.
What?
He's not beating the crap out of me.
Out of me.
I wasn't the one making out with his wife.
I wasn't making out.
Was he not making out with George Brett's wife?
We never made out. No.
Was he not making out with George Brett's wife?
No.
Where's Mrs. Brett? Where is she?
Right there.
Admit it. This could become the Jerry Springer show right here. George Brett's back there with the bat that he won the batting championship, and he's soaking it in motor oil so that it's a little more limber when he comes out here and opens up a big old can of whoop ass.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
This is the Jerry Springer show.
Yeah.
It is going to be one of those things where I say, "Ladies and gentlemen, George Brett," and he runs out here, and bam, and I go
away.
Right over. All right.
I can't wait.
All right. You got to check this out, folks. First of all, our eternal thanks. Check out www.roker.com. Wonder whose website that is.
Mine! It's mine!
And look for Al, of course, on the Today Show. He's beloved Al Roker, everybody. We'll be right back, folks. Stick around. We'll see you in a second.